Hello, everyone. It is 2 o'clock in Estonia and Finland and 1 o'clock in Sweden. So I guess we can start and then the other participants are joining. Welcome. I am very happy that you are here. This is the kickoff event for the Interreg Central Baltic program called Health3-2-1. My name is Madli Rahuvorm. I am Health Tech Development Specialist in Science and Business Park Tehnopol, and I am leading this beautiful project. First, let's talk just briefly about today's agenda. First, we have two honorable greetings from both UK and US. Then the partner organizations that are leading the program are giving a brief overview of their organizations, and then we are going to introduce the project. In the end, there is a Q&A session, so if you have any questions during the event, you can write them to the Q&A section that is found below. And we tend to end the webinar at 3 o'clock. I would kindly like to remind you that the webinar is recorded and sent to you as well after it ends. With no further information, I would like to give the floor to the Estonian ambassador in the UK, Mr. Viljar Lubi.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can see me. Greetings from Liverpool. I tried to get outside. I'm at the Labour Party conference. The Labour Party just won elections this summer. And, it was raining badly yesterday, but now things are getting better. Because, hopefully things are getting better for everyone, in business in particular. Because I remember when I came here 3 years ago, things were different. Now things have improved. And in my previous job, I was Estonian business secretary or Undersecretary for Economic Development. That meant also leading business delegations to different countries. And I remember then that nobody wanted to come to the UK, even if I asked them to go. Why? Because, after Brexit, businesses just didn't know what the rule book was. And now the things have changed. Since Brexit, it has been now 8 years. In the Labour government, they tried to, let's say, renew the relationship between the EU and the UK. And that also means very good things for the trade. I think, companies, it well. Every country is different, but some things are the same, that everything is possible eventually if you have a plan. Have a plan, stick to it, and have some patience. I think what I have learned over the years, being ambassador, also being in policy making, that patience, I think, is and persistence is the most important elements. So that I encourage you and my colleagues from Swedish and Finnish embassies, also in London and Washington DC, that approach us, try us. There are many things you can't do, but there are also very many things you can do to help. Because one thing is that I give you one example that I always say: use the embassy premises just to have your business meetings, because this really gives you some kind of assurance for a partner as well, that you are really serious company. So that use us, we provide the coffee and tea, and we will come and greet your business partners as well. Or secondly, just identify some doors that you cannot enter, and we will do knocking for you. Hopefully it helps. It doesn't help all the time, but often it helps. So probably my last point about you, and hopefully you have a good webinar. The thing is that trade matters. Finland, Sweden, and Estonia in this respect are the same. We're so much dependent on trade, so that government entities, including embassies, this is our primary job, to help companies to enter those markets. In the UK, and I'm sure my colleagues like Estonian ambassador, the US, Christian Frick and his team will help you however he can. So try us out, test us out. My team in London also will be there to help you. So good luck.
Thank you very much, Viljar. Now we are moving on. A commercial officer from Department of Trade and Economic Affairs from the Washington DC, from the Embassy of Sweden, Charlotte Kramer, will say her greetings. Please, Charlotte, the floor is yours.
Thank you. And I have to say good morning because it's still dark outside here. It's about 7 a.m. And thank you for including me at this webinar. And of course, US, many of you are probably familiar. It's a big market here, life science and in healthcare. And they also have, as far as patents and so forth, they're also leading country with biotech patents, about 39% compared to EU's 18. And for Sweden, it's the largest export market overall outside of the EU. So US is a very important market for Swedish companies, and we have a good presence, when it comes to life science, biotech, etc. Also, the World Health Organization has identified Sweden as one of the global leaders in digital healthcare and digital health. And I know that there are several companies that are interested in this webinar and who may be on this call now that operate in that field. So that's something we definitely see as a huge interest here in the US, and to explore what Sweden is doing in this. We also, it's a priority for the Swedish government, life science and biotech. And we have what we call Team Sweden here in the US, who work putting extra efforts into promoting this here in the US. It's the embassy, it's our general consulate in New York that covers the Northeast of US, where we also have, of course, Massachusetts, it's a big market. And also San Francisco General Consulate, which is new, that covers California. And we also have Business Sweden that we work closely with, and Vinnova, the Swedish Innovation Agency, and so forth. And of course, this is a very interesting field because it's very closely connected to research, innovation, and we are, trying to find ways how we can help companies in the US market and to get all these innovations out to market as soon as possible. And Sweden has a great reputation. We're considered one of the top 3 most innovative countries in the world, together with the US and Switzerland. And that's something that, we may rotate spots 1, 2, 3, etc. But we are usually always in the top 3, and Sweden has a strong, not only a strong footprint as the 10th largest investor in the US and fast growing, but also as an ally, a partner to collaborate with, as we have that we are strong in innovation and a trusted partner. So there's a lot of potential. So if you want to take advantage of the Swedish boost and the Swedish trademark to explore the US market, we are happy to help you, and I hope that SweCare can share my email address if anyone is interested, because unfortunately I'm not able to stay very long on this call, but I'm happy to take any questions, after the webinar. I also wanted to mention that we're also focusing a lot of anything in the oncology cancer field now. We have a bilateral agreement between the US and Sweden that SweCare was part of that. It took place in March of this year, and to collaborate on research and exchange experiences and trying to find out how can we collaborate together to get access to care faster, to get innovations out on the market and so forth. So it is exciting time, and life science and is a big priority for us. So I'm excited about this webinar, and thank you for everyone who's organizing this. I think it's a great initiative. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte. I will share my screen as soon as I can, and then we can go on. Let's delve into the project partners. Maybe you know that the Health3-2-1 is actually organized by 3 partner companies from 3 different countries. Tehnopol as a lead partner is from Estonia Tallinn, then we have Business Turku, and then we from Finland, and then we have Sweaker from Sweden. And now we are giving you a brief insight to these organizations, and also we are explaining what is the role of the organizations in the project. So the first one will be Business Turku, and Tero, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to, yes, okay. Hello everyone, my name is Tero Piispanen and I come from Business Turku, which is a not-for-profit company funded mainly by the city of Turku in southwestern corner of Finland. So all our services are for free for our companies, and what we are like a normal science park organization almost. Yeah, but our main aim is that we are kind of the external business development arm of the city. So for our companies, why life sciences sector is so important for Turku is of course because about half of the pharma and diagnostics industry is located in our area. So we got about 100 companies, and most importantly, 75% of Finnish pharmaceutical exports and more than 50% of in vitro diagnostics exports comes from our region. Our main players in here are Orion Pharmaceuticals, Bayer, and also Revvity, which are the three big ones. Then Radiometer and others are also big. But also very importantly, life sciences sector employ about 20% of the industrial workforce in our region. So not only, let's say, money-wise, but also employment-wise, the sector is important. And in the drug development field, we have been our region has been especially successful because Finland has brought altogether 23 drugs to world markets, and 21 out of these 23 have come from companies who operate in Turku. Just for us as Business Turku or former Turku Science Park, me and my team, we have conducted over the years more than 10 business delegations to various parts of the world. So we also have experience on how to make these business delegations, and certainly know we have also been participating in business delegations, have also learned from the mistakes that others have conducted. So we hope that we can avoid all these mistakes and of course shoot for an excellent business delegation trip. Next slide, please. Yes. So our role in this Health3-2-1 project is that we are coordinating the services for the pharma and diagnostic sector companies. And so what our strategy, so that of course will include training, business coaching, regulatory aspects, cultural training, but I guess that Madli will tell more about that later on. What the general training modules are containing, but our let's say strategy to conduct a business mission is that we would do it in conjunction with an important industry event, so that companies could benefit also of attending the industry event, and we would have a added value creation or creating a side program on top of that, which is our business mission, so tailored for the companies. So our role in this project, we are coordinating the Massachusetts market, and our first business mission would be that we would do a side event alongside with the Bayer International Convention, which will take place in June 16th to 19th in Boston. And our side event program will probably be the preceding Thursday or Friday. So I hope that we would get many companies from not only from Finland but also Sweden and Estonia to join us. Thanks.
Thank you, Tero, for your input and the insight of your organizations and your role of the project. So the next organization that is participating in the program organization part is Swecare from Sweden. And Anna, please.
Yes. So Swecare is a semi-governmental foundation. We've been in operation since 1978. And were founded to meet the Swedish or international demand for Swedish healthcare solutions. So since then, we've been doing a lot to help both the public and the private sector in Sweden to reach international collaborations and business. And we do this by organizing delegation trips and just outbound, but also inward coming ones. We have a lot of webinars and seminars on market and thematic topics and so on. We try to do as much networking with our members and relevant stakeholders in Sweden and abroad as possible. And we also have some external programs like this one, of course, but we also have one now towards Ukraine, and we're also collaborating with a project funded by Nordic Innovation. And then we communicate a lot about Swedish solutions. And we've been partners with both Technopol and Turku before in another Central Baltic funded project. So this builds a little bit upon the experiences we had from that program. And in this case, we will be responsible to invite and select the most suitable Swedish companies. And we will also coordinate medtech and digital health or health tech companies from all 3 countries that are interested in the second US market. So we will take the lead on that market. And we haven't really decided on an exact spot, but we have a lot of interesting contacts in both North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, and around Philadelphia. So I think that is something we would like to do in discussion with the companies that are interested in going for that sort of very big Washington, D.C. area or East Coast. And then we will also organize business missions and find the relevant industry events that we can do the business mission in connection to. And we have one which is Select USA, which I think is also in June, actually, where most of the states have a meeting and where we can make a side event for our group if we feel that this is the best way. So we have ideas, but we haven't really decided, and we would like to take the discussion with you. And I would just also like to add that Charlotte Kramer, of course, represents the Swedish embassy, but I think much of what she said also goes for companies from Finland and Estonia. I think we're all well known for innovation and for digital maturity and so on. So you're also very welcome to join us to the US. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, Technopol as a lead partner of the organization. Marilyn, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Madli. Thank you for the partners, also for the introduction. Before we move on specifically with the project requirements, I will just provide you an overview about the Science and Business Park Technopol activities. My name is Marilyn Varsama, and I'm the director of Health Tech department here in Technopol. And Technopol, as a foundation, has been founded by the Estonian government, City of Tallinn, and Tallinn University of Technology. So we have already been 20 years within the market. We also have a large campus. We have different laboratories and R&D centers within the campus area, and there are approximately 5,000 people part of that campus. And if we talk about services, then we support companies and teams starting from idea phase, providing them funding with creating prototypes up to corporate and public sector innovation. And if we now dig deep into the health tech community activities, then we have 65 companies, universities, and hospitals, including organizations within our pool. During the 9 years in the health innovation promotion ecosystem, we have done more than 37 joint development projects, which means that a hospital or a pharma company has a challenge, we connect them with an IT company and a startup, and then they're able to pilot and test their first set of solutions. We also organize different events and seminars, approximately 20 per year. In the previous slide, you could see the companies. Can you go back with the logos? Thank you. And here you can see that part of the community, we have large Estonian hospitals. We have startup companies that are focused on specific areas. We have IT companies that support with developments. We have biotech companies, research institutions, and definitely the public sector as well, who we actively communicate with. And the set of activities, what we provide is we support in creating novel solutions. We provide this testing and piloting grounds for organizations and companies. And part of our team, we also have 150 mentors all around the world that support the companies within increasing their investments and also scaling to other export markets. As well as part of this Health3-2-1 project, we organize different study visits, business missions, and support finding relevant contacts. And definitely, just to list out here that the collaboration is not only in Estonia and in Europe, but also in third parts of the world. We have done also different collaborations between public and private sectors, and currently we just finished a project focused on lung cancer patient pathway, which was funded by 4 international pharma companies like AstraZeneca, Pfizer, Roche, and Merck. And we are also part of different national strategies and development processes. And Tehnopol is also a partner, either a leading partner or a collaboration partner in multiple different European projects like Horizon, Interreg, and I3. Here, just a list of different projects that we have done so far. So if you look at the specific areas, then we have e-health solutions, we have medtech, and we also have biotech solutions. And here, just to list out what kind of collaborations there have been done between startups, also hospitals, research institutions, starting from implementation of digital tools in the clinical settings, up to specific antibacterial wound dressing projects. And just to sum up, we received last year European Cluster Gold Label for our activities, and we are the largest health tech community within the Baltics. And now I guess we can move on specifically to introduce the project, and Madli, you can take the floor.
Yes, thank you. So now you know all the organizations that are doing the project for you, and we can start with the project introduction. So Health3-2-1, the slogan of our project is 3 countries, 2 markets, and 1 goal. The primary purpose of the project is to support especially life science enterprises, so medtech, health tech, pharma, and biotech in Sweden, Finland, and Estonia to expand their market into UK or US markets. The span of our project is 3 years. So it actually started in May 2024, so May this year, but we are starting with the actual activities with the enterprises in September. So this is our first activity, and now we have several activities coming. The project ends in April 2027. So During this project, 35 of the enterprises will receive support to begin with the export activities to the market they chose. So we have one UK market, so we are specifying on London area, and then we have US markets, two target points. One is Massachusetts, and the other one, as Anna said, is in the Washington metropolitan area. And the end goal of our project is that at least 15 of these chosen 35 companies will achieve active sales in one of the target markets. So we are actually helping you on the pathway to get on the actual sales in the target markets. And if you are one of the chosen, what you will get? You will get up to 20,000 worth of EU-funded support. It includes market-specific seminars and trainings. We are delving into these points after as well. You will get tailored and personalized coaching. You will get sales lead identification and development. You will also get an opportunity to network and collaborate with other Central Baltic companies that are participating in the project. You will get up to 2 target export missions. All the costs are covered for you. And you will also get the access to the trusted local experts and partners from the target markets. Also, an ongoing support is provided. So after the project ends, you will get the support to achieve the sales in the target markets. So let's delve into the key activities that we have. First, there will be 2 market webinars. The first one is just a market introduction. It gives you an overview from the it gives actually a general overview how to enter the UK or US market, and also it gives an overview from the life science perspective, how to enter the target market. These 2 market webinars actually are for all the enterprises that are interested in the project, and you don't have to be chosen to the project to take part of these 2 introduction seminars. The dates have been set for the UK market seminars, and here down is the QR code. You can already register to the first UK market webinar, but for the US market, the dates haven't been set yet, but they will be soon, and you can get the information from our LinkedIn, and also the partners will notify you via emails. The second market webinar is about business culture and pitching, and it also introduces the soft landing schemes in the target markets. So as I already said, these webinars are giving like more general overview. Everyone who want to join are welcome, and there is no need to be chosen for these 2 webinars. So the first market introduction webinar is held in a webinar form, and the other one is also held as a face-to-face event. So for example, the second UK market webinar which is held in 29th of August, is a hybrid event. So you can come to Tallinn to take part, or you always can join via Zoom as well. So it's a hybrid form. So after these 2 market webinars are held, the selection of the enterprises is done. So it is done in November 2024. Afterwards, there will be a QR code as well. You can already apply to the project if you would like to. And yes, the selection will be done in November. After the selection is done, so there is 35 to 36 enterprises that are chosen, 12 for each partner. There will be more specific seminars held. So there will be 3 thematic seminars from all the partner organizations, so 9 altogether, and they are held from the November 2024 to the May 2025. Here on the dark blue, you can see the list that needs to be covered. So we are giving an overview of health system in the both target markets, reimbursement schemes, regulatory framework, evaluation and validation systems, finance, investments, and also introduction to the pitching for investors. I would like to mention that these are the topics that needs to be covered, but this list is indicative, and each of these seminars will be tailored according to your needs. So we are gathering all the 12 companies that are targeting the same market, and we are actually talking to you guys, and we can put these teams together based on your needs. I would like to mention as well that two of these thematic seminars are held as webinars, and the third one is also a hybrid event. So there is actually a possibility to come together as well. The third thing is personal coaching. The aim of these coaching activities is to provide concrete support for your company. And the coaching is also starting from November 2024. So as soon as you are chosen, you can get the coaching. The coaching is provided by local experts. Currently, we are making the pool from the experts. So there are many great local experts. And the indicated hours for the personal coaching are 4 hours pre-mission, 3 hours during the business mission, and 3 hours post-mission. So as you can see, the ongoing support is provided as well. And I would also like to mention that these hours, as you can see, are indicated as well. So if your enterprise is the one that needs, for example, 5 hours of pre-business mission coaching, then this is provided as well. So there is 10 hours altogether of the coaching, and we can set the hours for you as you would like. And the fourth key activity is the expert mission. The expert mission starts from May next year. And as you can see, the expert missions are, the costs are covered. There is approximately 2,500 euros for each enterprise. For example, if we are going to the UK market, then probably you can take 2 persons from your enterprise. But if this sum is exceeding the 2015, then you have to cover the cost by yourselves. Also, you can, if you are, for example, interested in the UK market, we are covering the mission for you, but you want to go to the US business mission as well. This is totally acceptable as well. We are accepting all the enterprises that want to go. You can go to all the 3 experts missions as well, but then you have to cover the costs by yourself. But this is an opportunity. Before every expert mission, we are doing a matchmaking event for the enterprises that are participating the project. And the aim of these matchmaking events is to prepare the companies. And also, maybe you have a product or a service that you can put together with another enterprise's product and service and sell it as a one whole solution in the target market. So this is the aim of the matchmaking events, that you would have the possibility to collaborate. But if we are coming back to the expert missions, then if we are going to the target market, it includes a fully tailored program. There are local experts. You can meet with them. You can collaborate. Also, we are visiting industry events or expos. There will be additional training sessions, meetings, company visits, etc. The duration of the expert mission is 3 to 6 days. And Some of these trips will be connected to a bigger sectoral event, as Tero also mentioned before. So this was the package with the key activities. If you have any questions about the details, you can ask them, and also you can always send me an email. The contact will be there later, and I can specify all the details necessary for you. If you now are asking what do my company or enterprise need to participate in the project, then we have some criteria. First, the enterprise must have a product or service, and it must be in the life science field. So medtech, health tech, pharma, or biotech service or product. The enterprise must be small or medium-sized based on European Union definition. It actually means that you have to have less than 250 employees, and your annual turnover cannot exceed 50 million euros. So these are the criteria for the small and medium-sized enterprises. And also your enterprise needs to be registered in Estonia, Finland, or Sweden. There are some criteria that is set by the partner organization. For example, if you're participating from Technopol sites, you need to be a part of our health tech community, and there are some other criteria from each partner, but you can talk these details through with the partner organization. So the enterprise needs to have international growth ambitions and the financial capacity to support these export activities. The existing products or service must be tested and validated in the market, and the technology readiness level has to be at least 6 or higher. Also, you have to be committed to the project. So if you feel that you are the one who wants to participate in the project, you have to make sure that at least one person is taking part of every event that we are organizing. So the 3 thematic seminars, export missions, coaching, etc. Yes, and these were the criteria. So here are the contacts. If you feel that you are ready to apply, you are ready to export to the UK or US market, you can use this QR code. If you have any questions, you can always send us the emails. Here are the email addresses. And you can also find us from the LinkedIn Health3-2-1. And I see that we have already 1 question about the applications are open. And yes, the application, the applying process is open. You can use the QR code that is brought out in the slide. I'm sorry. Now you can use it. And yes, let me see. If you have any questions that then you can write it to the Q&A. Okay, and we have one more question. Can companies focus on either UK or US within the project, or do we need to focus on both? Actually, you need to choose one. You need to choose whether you want to target the UK or US market. But as I already mentioned, then you can join the webinars, you can join the expos, you can gather the information about both markets. But in the end, you will get the monetary support to achieve the sales in one of these markets. Let me see. Okay. So how do we make the selection between all the companies meeting the formal criteria? This is a good question, thank you. We actually have experts for that inside all of our organizations. So if you are applying to the project, you can see that there are some fields that you need to fill in, and we are taking into account this information that you are providing us, and then we are making the selection for the most suitable companies. Yes. Now we have one more question. Would it make sense to participate if we already have some commercial contact in the place? Of course. We have all the seminars, as I told you. We have the coaching and coaching which is personalized for your company. And we are basically helping you to put together like the pathway to go to the market. So you might have some contacts in the target market already. The contacts are always good, but we are actually like helping you to put together the plan how to go. We are helping you through the regulatory issues if there are some, and this is like very personalized help for your enterprise to get to the UK market or the US market. And also about the ongoing support. Like after the project ends, the organizations that we have, they don't go anywhere. So if, for example, you are going to the UK market, you need some help after the May 2027, then we are here to help you. Yes, Anna, you have raised your hand.
Yes, I just wanted to comment that it's okay to have contacts. It's okay to have started the FDA process, for example, in the US. But if you have already made sales or if you have already are exporting to each of the markets, then you're too far gone, because we need to see that we are doing more exports. But of course, we can also look at the US as to, I mean, if you have business on the West Coast, we could say that we help you enter the East Coast markets. So that's an opportunity.
Mm-hmm. And also there are some central Baltic rules, or one in particular, that if you are getting some financial support from any other central Baltic program, then you unfortunately cannot attend. Yes, you can. I will send the presentation for you after who have asked it. Actually, I'm going to send it to every enterprise that have registered, and also you will have the recording of this webinar. Yes. How long are the applications open for? So we are choosing the companies after the second week of November. So basically, until the second week of November ends, it is open. I can tell you the date as well. So we are starting the selection process in November 11th. Application form is open until 11th of November. I can add it to the presentation. It was a point that wasn't written there. So let me see.
And can I add also that if you have any information, or need any more information, if you want to discuss, get in touch with your, well, with any of us, but maybe the Swedish companies get in touch with me or my colleague Ulf, who couldn't be here today. But we're happy to discuss and answer any questions.
I guess it is this way is the easiest, that you are getting into a contact with the representative of your country, so we can give you more details. And if Anna or Ulf or Tero or Jyrki feels that the question is too difficult, and then they always can ask me, and I can send the information for you. So if you have any more detailed questions, then don't hesitate to ask. Currently, there is no more questions. Here is the application QR. Oh. Yes, about the technology readiness level. Actually, the technology readiness level is a criteria which is we are looking into it after the application. So if you feel that that you haven't achieved the technology readiness level just yet, but you are very close to it, then you can still apply. And we are delving into all the enterprises that are applying, and if there are some companies that are very potential and would like to participate, but the technology readiness level is just not yet there, then apply, and we are considering it still. So yes, if you are applying, we are taking the list of the applicants, and we are very deeply delving into it. So if you feel that there was something else in the criteria that your enterprise is not like applying to, then still you should try to apply. And we are looking into the enterprise. We can make a quick call if needed, and we can just do an individual assessment for you. So I will go back to the slide where was the application QR for the UK market. So you can use this one as well to get the general information about the UK market. We will get an overview of the market, of the regulations, and also we are giving an overview from the life science perspective. In addition, there will be an enterprise who have already entered the UK market, and they will talk about their success story. The agenda is already there in the registration form, and it is held as a webinar, so everyone can join who are interested. And let's go back to... Here's the application to participate in the project. And I would like to mention once more that this project is like very, very personalized. It is made for your enterprises. And if you are deciding to apply, then we really are like looking into your enterprise, putting together the pathway, how to enter the market you would like to enter. And we are giving you a very personalized help. So I really hope that you are applying to the project. So, but this is it. There is no more questions. I will send you the recording and also the presentation, and I will add the application form as a link to the email as well, so you can look it through once more if needed. And thank you for participating in this kickoff.
I think there was one question on what type of programs that if you're participating in another EU program, then you're excluded. But it's only if it's a Central Baltic program, whatever type it is, I guess. Is that right, Madly? The next to last question, I think it was. Support from other program. Is it any program of export-specific programs?
Support from other programs. It is EU-funded program. So
but
if you are getting...
But it's Central Baltic program, because if you have a Horizon Europe, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's good to clear these questions out. And yes.
Yes, I saw also this question that if you have applied for or taken part of different Interact project are you able to apply? So we will actually specify that in the email, because we have had also different courses where we have an export mission also to US market under another project. So if you apply for that, you won't be able to take part of this Health 3-2-1, but we will specify this in the email so you have the correct answer as well.
Thank you. So, but the email will be sent to all of you during this week with the recording, with the application form, and also with the correct answer to this previous question. Thank you for participating, and see you in the project and in the first market webinar. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.